What's up, everybody? It's your boy MP.
Boy JC.
And today we're going to talk about why do Hispanics always say, oh, hay que ser humilde, like be humble.
La humildad, como dicen.
Yeah, and me personally, bro, I say fuck being humble. Simple as that. But
Gonna bleep it out. Beep. Nah, man, when it comes down to the actual definition, I completely agree, bro. Yeah. So you want to tell them the definition of being humble before we
so my definition, well, I don't know if JC has a different definition.
No, go for it now.
All right, well, we looked it up, right? The definition of it's like lower of importance, you know, like taking it, like if there's something of value, making it less of value, like oh, if this is a goat bar, oh, it's just a bar. It doesn't matter if it's goat, right? Yeah. That's humbling it down. And you know, what about you?
You know what, bro? Yeah, I was giving my boy a hard ass time about this one, bro.
Dude, he started an argument over text on this.
But that's how a good partnership exists, you know, going back and forth. I think, you know, if you could have lost to that. But anyways, I agree, bro. I would never, it's belittling yourself, you know, for other people. I would do it in a personal sense, just as in, okay, maybe sometimes I want to learn more, but I don't know everything, basically. That's
okay, I mean. Yeah, I would say
I would never say, like you said, like, oh, my boy here is just starting off. I would never be like, oh, my work is not sufficient, like mean anything, just so he could feel good, you know?
Well, I mean, I don't know about that one, but what I'm trying to say is like, right, I accomplished something. I go and celebrate, and someone's like, bro, just humble yourself. Or let's say I show something off that I accomplished, right? People could be like, oh, you're you know, humble down or something. It's like, what are you trying to say? Belittle my accomplishment? If I'm happy with my life, you know, why does it matter if you're not happy with yours type thing? Now with you saying that I humble myself down when you ask someone that's maybe a mentor to you, I would say that's not really humbling down. I would just say that's respecting someone that you know is doing better than you, and you know that's your next level. You know what I'm saying? What are your goals?
Yeah, that's true.
And you want to learn and take nuggets from that person and get to that position that you might want to be at.
Yeah. So, bro, why do you think though that it's instilled in our culture to like be humble though?
I don't know, bro. I think maybe because, you know, we do have a pretty big percentage of Catholic people in our community. I think that's where it stems. And I think it stems from their religion, bro. I think it stems that, you know, they just think that being greedy obviously is bad.
The commandments says
and stuff like that.
You should not envious of your partner, something like that.
Yeah. Well, just pretty much, you know, when I feel like they mean it, they don't mean it in a bad way, like trying to belittle you. They just mean it on like, oh, like, you know, this person doesn't have that much. Don't make them feel bad. But you know, it's like, well, how am I making them feel bad if I'm just celebrating what I accomplished? I'm proud of myself. Yeah. Right. But it does make sense when it's like, oh, it's because, you know, they might not have that. They might feel like, damn, he's just trying to show that he has money or something. But it's like, they shouldn't feel that way. No one should feel that way. And I think when they mean it, it's like, don't make someone else feel bad. But it's like, how am I going to make them feel bad, right?
You don't. You know, I feel like when people do feel bad or envious, it's because at the end of the day, they're just envious.
They just want to be like that person. I feel like they look up to that person and they like admire them, but like in a hateful way,
but they
right?
say like, how come, or what did they do, or how can I, or why can't I?
Yeah,
you know, that's what.
Or like they always talk about that you got lucky or something, right? Like,
that's the fucked up. That's the messed up one, right?
Like, yeah, you got lucky. Like, how did I get lucky? I put in the work. I was gonna cuss right now. Put in the work. You know, I was gonna, but yeah. So I just don't understand why they still have this idea. But I think that's what it is, though. I think they just don't want you to make someone else feel down. You know, they feel like that's bad, right?
Yeah.
But in reality, man, you know, it doesn't mean that. The actual definition means like to belittle your own self. So my boy buys a Lamborghini, for example, and I'm like, oh, bro, humble yourself down. You should have just got the Civic you needed. Like, you needed to save gas. Why are you just buying that, bro? It's a waste of money. Yeah. Right? Kind of like belittling your accomplishment, right? And be like, dude, bro, just humble yourself.
Yeah.
Like, you don't need to buy that car, you know? It's like, you're going to feel like, damn, like, he's not happy for where I came. If he's a true friend, he's going to be happy that I accomplished this. And he should be trying to learn from me and be like, hey, bro, how'd you do it? I want to do that too. I want to be on your level so we can pull up both in our Lamborghinis, instead right? Of being envious. But yeah, bro, I just think it's a lot of people confuse it for making someone feel less or like, well, that's what it is, making someone feel less. But what I'm saying is, like, if you're celebrating something, right, in business, right, you hit a goal, it shouldn't affect anybody else, what you're doing in your own life. So forget being humble. We don't mess with that around here. And that stigma of, when someone's like, oh, I'm always humble. Like, but have you ever noticed that someone that was always humble and like they're bi or something, and they're always the ones like flashing stuff on their stories?
They're at the clubs, putting the bottle service and whatever it is.
It's like, how is that being humble? What if I can't afford to do that? Right.
Yeah.
So this stigma of humbleness, just not it. We don't understand why our culture and community says that. It doesn't make sense. But like I said, this is an old school, back at home, either in Mexico, wherever your parents are from. It's a stigma from back there, But, dude, that's a crazy podcast, bro. But you did give me a run for my money, bro. I thought we were going to have a debate.
No, he thought we were. He thought I was going to come with it. No, but I mean, that is one of the definitions. And for everywhere that I would pull it up.
What was the definition?
Jordan Peterson. I have it right here real quick. Hold on. I have to pull it. It's having or showing a modest or low estimates of one's own importance. And yeah, like I said.
Like your own self, you're like.
Your own self-importance, you have to basically bring yourself down
to
that's
make
actually, other people feel a little better, basically.
No, forget it. No, it doesn't. I don't think that's what it means, bro.
No?
I think what it means, it's like, if I reach a goal, I feel like I haven't done enough. I feel like that's what it is.
He was humble about his stature as one of the rock history's most influential guitarist. Example.
Yeah, like he reached that, but he was like, all right, this is like whatever. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He was
in a personal
like,
level.
Exactly. So that's what it means by like humbling yourself. It doesn't mean how someone else feels, bro. You have that old stigma, my boy. That's what's going on here. How somebody else
feels about
you. You have that stigma, bro. But with that being said, this is the end of the podcast. Today we talked about why Hispanic parents believe in being humble and why they always say, I guess I don't mean that, this and that. Bro, stop it. You know what I'm saying? And someone could be humble. In the definition of humble, it's also like starting at a really low position. So someone could also be humble. But with that being said, it's your boy MP.
Boy JC.
And we'll see you on the next one.